boxing fans and media reaction when Deontay Wilder said that it's either a 50-50 split between him and Anthony Joshua or there will be no fight at all. Boy, if you don't...
I ain't got no win.
Shut the fuck, shut. No! Oh, shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.
Nobody said
Say another motherfucking word and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, and I am back with another video. In today's video, I will be discussing my fellow Alabamian, the WBC heavyweight champion, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, stating that it's either going to be 50-50 or there will be no unification bout between him and Anthony Joshua. And Wilder, my boy, I support him. You know what I'm saying? I think he has a great chance of beating Anthony Joshua when they do eventually fight, but I got to keep it real. He doesn't deserve a 50-50 split. If you look at it, Anthony Joshua is over there in the UK selling out 100K seat stadiums, arenas, while Wilder, the most I don't know that he sold out maybe 13, 14, 15, 16,000. It just doesn't compare. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the boxing world, nobody really knows Deontay Wilder. And I can't say that's a knock on him because he's exciting. He's 39-0 with 38 KOs. His last fight was a rematch against Bermane Stiverne where he just knocked him out in one round, knocking him down 3 times. He's very exciting. He packs a tremendous punch. He's athletic. He's like 6'7". Got a big personality. You know, he got a lot of charisma about himself. But that charisma doesn't always equate to putting asses to seats. You got to also look at, he holds 1 belt, the WBC title. Anthony Joshua holds 2, the WBA and the IBF title. 2-1. That's simple math. You know what I'm saying? And if you equate that with the fact that Joshua is over there selling out, you know, soccer stadiums that fit 100,000 people, you know, for Vladimir Klitschko, Carlos Takam, you know, then 50,000 compared to what Wilder is doing, it's nobody in their right mind that's going to say that Deontay Wilder deserves a 50-50 split. Now, he doesn't deserve to get raped in these negotiations, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't deserve a 50-50 split. 60-40, 65-35, or however they want to say it, you know, how they want to split it, it's more than fair. And I know that Eddie Hearn and Joshua are going to want a lump size of the pie, and rightfully so. But they got to be fair, just fair and realistic. Just like Wilder got to be fair and realistic and understand that you're going to be the B side in this. Joshua's the A side against anybody. You, Parker, David Haye, Tyson Fury, because he's the guy that's hot right now. It was Tyson Fury a few years ago, but he gave that up when he, you know, relinquished his belts. You know, due to out of the ring issues that he had to deal with. So now Joshua stepped up, you know, knocked out Charles Martin, won that title. Then he defeated Vladimir Klitschko, knocked him out, and won that WBA strap. So I mean, the ball is in his court. He has control over, you know, how, you know, they want to split the purses amongst, you know, Joseph Parker, Deontay Wilder, because he's just a bigger draw. He's a bigger star. He got endorsements over here. He got endorsements over there in the UK. I mean, he has a huge fan base, huge following. Then he's a 2012 Olympic gold medalist. Not to say that matters when it comes to the pro games, but that's just something else you got to throw out there that he, you know, as one of his accolades. Wilder goes on to say that he believes that he can stop Anthony Joshua in 1 round. You know, hey, it's possible. He did it to Bermane Stiverne and plenty more of his opponents, but the only way this is going to happen is that both of these guys come to an agreement and the fight is fought in the ring. Wilder has been very clear and direct with who he wants to face next. He wants Anthony Joshua. But with the talk of a 50-50 split, that says otherwise. A lot of people would look at it as a ducking tactic because Wilder and his team, Al Heyman knows that Wilder doesn't deserve a 50-50 split. Wilder knows he doesn't deserve a 50-50 split. But I understand him as a fighter. This being a big unification bout, a lot on the line. He wants to get paid well. And I'm pretty sure he'll make a cool $4 or $5 million for this fight. But he wants more than that. He wants 10, 12, 14, 15 million, I'm pretty sure. But it doesn't work out like that. You know what I'm saying? You look at the resumes, and Joshua has a better resume. He defeated Vladimir Klitschko, took the stride from Charles Martin, even though he wasn't, really, he was the champion, but he wasn't really, that good of a fighter. He defeated Carlos Takam. You know what I'm saying? They got mutual opponents. Eric Molina, both of those guys stopped. Eric Molina. And right now, his resume is better. I ain't gonna say it's much better, but it's better. The name that sticks out is Vladimir Klitschko, followed by Carlos Takam. Simple as that. He also got Dominic Brazil on his resume. Not nothing to get all up in arms like, oh, that's a great win. But still, you know what I'm saying? Joshua right now is that dude. And Deontay has to accept that, he's the B-side. He's going to have to concede that he's not going to be able to get that 50-50 split, because it really don't make sense for him to say that, because that's a non-starter anyway when it comes when it comes to even trying to start these negotiations, because you already know where Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua's head at. They not don't giving nobody 50-50 split. And even though they inching closer and closer to an agreement with Joseph Parker, who happens to be the WBO champion, you see how Joseph Parker and his team doing. They all up in arms because they feel they want a bigger, piece of the pie. And right now I'm hearing 65-35 split. So right now you're gonna have to take what you can get. Make sure you position yourself to get the best deal possible. Win that fight. And then in part 2 of the negotiations, if there are part 2, you are the man, you get a bigger piece of the pie, and you get to call more of the shots. That's my take on it. What's y'all take on it? Drop those comments in the comment section below and let me know. Do y'all think that Wilder should want or should be able to get 50-50? And if so, tell me why. Subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Like this video. Follow us on Twitter at Colossal CBT. Head over to Facebook. Smack that like button on the Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.